Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun and Rising Venus. You have here January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And then wait, no, this is December. And then you have your overall card of the year is the Chariot. So for the whole year, your overall energy is the overall energy is the Chariot. And you also have the Chariot in the beginning of the year. So Chariot is movement. It's quick. I see it as quick thinking. Can be rushing ahead. Can be losing control as well. Losing control of which direction your life is taking. For some people, that's for some people. Specifically with this card, for January, losing control of where you think life is going to take you, or maybe having a few alternate routes and unexpected turns and twists. We're gonna have to choose. Especially in January, where it seems like fate is being led by an unknown force. Um, that's for January. Then so it's like suddenly something happening where it seemed like, where did this thing come from, basically. um so then the Chariot also for the overall energy of the year, but this Chariot is less out of control, more in control, more anticipating the future. This is also this can be rushing ahead. This is very, very quick movement, um like full speed ahead kind of thing. So it could be rushing, so urgency, so through the whole year's urgency, um, or rushing to take action. So not really taking your time, not really thinking about it before you do it. So it's Knight of Swords sort of energy. So then for February we have the Empress in reverse. So the Empress in reverse, I see that as I see that as maybe not really feeling like maybe not feeling like you're receiving as much attention as you used to. For some people, it's not really feeling like grooming yourself as much as you used to. So the Empress can be about grooming. What do you call it? The Empress is usually about grooming, fertility, grooming as in makeup, jewelry, I don't know, what do you call it? Pampering yourself, basically, and other stuff, maybe clothes, that sort of stuff. But it's also about fertility and other, like someone else also taking care of you. Although that's specifically for the Light Seers deck, not specifically. Anyways, with this card, a specific is more, to me, I'm seeing this more as fertility. I believe you have the rabbit there as well. Fertility and taking care of yourself. In reverse, maybe some fertility issues. Not that it's gonna be forever or anything. It's just the February energy. By fertility, it doesn't have to mean literally fertility, conceiving a child. Fertility issues can also be about creativity, so your creativity may be feeling a bit dry. Um, for some of you, it's also about maybe not feeling like other people are giving you as much attention as they used to. Um, in terms of your love life as well, maybe your partner isn't giving you as much attention as they used to, or as you're used to them giving you. Then you have the Queen of Swords. That is someone who is really feeling their own energy. Someone who's kind of seductive and maybe seeking attention. Someone who's really playing their game out there. I see that as someone who's also seeking lovers, um, but it's like not the easiest to attain as well. So like she's putting herself out there, but making it known that it won't be easy to win her heart. So someone who's really in control of their own energy as well, really in control of their own lust too. So that is for March. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles. So I see that as really growing your skills, working on your skills, working on maybe a new skill. This is more so as shining your skills, really sharpening your skills, learning more about something as well. You have the books and the candle there. Really focused on what you're doing. So maybe in April, you'll be more secluded and focused on your work or your own. It could be school, work, education of some sorts. That's also, I see this as studying as well. Research, could be research as a hobby. Seven of Pentacles, that is May, so that is patience. That's waiting for to see the results of what you've done, and waiting patiently. Then you have the Three of Swords. That can be breakup for some people, heartache, some sort of emotional dilemma, um, feeling hurt by someone. So someone really hurting you and really feeling it. I was gonna say something. But yeah, do keep this energy in mind, this chariot energy in mind, because that's for the whole year, and it does start the year as well. So I guess maybe the energy you started in with this year will really capture the whole year. So then you have the Nine of Cups. That's satisfaction. That's really feeling satisfied with what you've done and what you've accomplished and what's happening so far. Satisfied where you are. So it could be that some messages are for some of you, some messages aren't for some of you. Maybe for some of you, this one is irrelevant and it's more about your work, especially your work, working on something, waiting to see the results and being satisfied with the results. For some of you, it could be maybe other people not being satisfied with your work, but you looking at your work and being satisfied with what you've done. So seeing it differently to how other people see it, but still being hurt by how other people react to your own work. By work, it doesn't have to be literal work. It could be some of the hobby. It could be like a drawing, an animation. Maybe you've been doing sculpting. I don't know. But yeah, this is satisfaction. Also blessings as well. Can be rewards too, emotional rewards, feeling emotionally satisfied. Even if you don't have anything physically, it's there emotionally, rewarding yourself, I guess. Four of Swords. So with this deck, I see that, as I always say, woman scorn. So someone seeking revenge, someone wanting to hurt someone else because of the actions that were done to them, could be in response to this Three of Swords. I did mention not rushing ahead into things with the overall energy of the year. So it could be maybe being careful not to rush into an eye for an eye sort of thing, or simply acting on your rage. So you may be feeling a lot of passion this year as well, with this rage and lust, and that's all like fiery energy. Although it's more short-lived with fire signs, I think. With earth signs, it does last a bit longer. I think Capricorn as well. It's like most. I've read about it for Capricorn, but I'm not sure about Taurus and Virgo. Like when Capricorns get angry. Capricorns and Mars and Capricorn specifically. When Mars and Capricorns get angry, it takes a while to build up, but when they do explode, it can be very scary. Meanwhile, fire signs, Mars and fire signs, tend to like can get angry a bit quickly, but it dies down just as quickly. So then you have the Six of Swords. So you're seeking revenge, woman scorn, trying to hurt someone. Usually it's resting. For some of you, it's more maybe about resting, especially after all that hard work, maybe resting. For some of you, it's more about feeling hurt and wanting to, get revenge. Yeah. Then you have the Six of Swords, so leaving that other energy behind and moving on. For some of you, it's maybe some of that energy is still following you as you try to move on because the swords are still there. So maybe your thoughts still do return to that sort of past. And I've noticed with this August time period, there's been a lot about the past with Capricorn, which I did today. It was I got a sense of a tapestry of life where it's their past, their present, and their future. With Cancer, it was more the Six of Cups. With you, it's the Six of Swords, leaving the past behind. Six of Cups is looking back at the past. So kind of different, but still the energy of the previous is still with the signs. So quite a few of you will be looking back at your past or trying to move forward. For you, it's more about moving forward. I'm just trying to move forward. Then Seven of Swords is and moving forward. I just want to say it doesn't always mean moving forward into like the most fertile soil. Like who knows where you're gonna what kind of land you'll end up in after traveling this journey. But again, I'm not saying it's gonna be like terrible where it leads to, but I'm just saying it's mostly about trying to move forward, the attempt to move forward, and it could end up either way depending on the general reading. And I mentioned that because of the romance cards. Anyways, which I'll get to later. So you have the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords is deceit, lies, it's manipulation as well. It's dishonesty. It's someone's words really, really hurting someone else. It's kind of like this. So this is another reason why I said moving forward doesn't always mean, or you may move on to like the best of the lands. You could go to something just as maybe sad or dry or I don't know. For some, like, again, it's a general reading. For some of you, this is completely unrelated. I'm seeing if this is more about work for a lot of you. For some of you, it's more about, and it doesn't have to be romance. It could be friendships or something else. Could be family as well. Anyways, I did get this energy of like an on and off relationship, and by relationship it could be platonic as well. But anyway, an on and off relationship where you're friends and you're not friends, or you're on good terms and you're on bad terms. Where you try to move on, but you return to them. So I did get that vibe from this reading. Maybe for some of you is that leaving someone but then finding someone else, but you haven't broken that sort of karma where you return to someone who's similar. Um, that's for some of you, not all of you. I don't see that as for everyone. Some of you is simply about it could be about lying to yourself as well with the Seven of Swords, lying to yourself, trying to like trick your own mind to feeling a certain way as well. Then you have justice, um, balance, power. So it could be you holding the power. But in like either way, this is also about declaring. I see this as declaring yourself, declaring your individuality, removing yourself from other entities and really establishing yourself as your own person. Um, and with this balance, this is also like King of Swords energy, not putting emotion or what other else onto that scale. Well, not exactly that, but really seeing things from both perspectives. So having sympathy, no empathy. um, since it is the justice, it could be seeking legal advice as well, seeking some sort of legal aid. Not sure how that goes. Although with the justice here, it could be. I think with the justice, there could be like go positively. Um, but yeah, so balance, seeking legal aid, maybe establishing yourself. Then you have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is celebrating. So there's quite a mixture of energy on this card. There's it's kind of going well. Then then you're working, suddenly like something going bad. Then it's like you don't care. Then it's like something sad, and then so that's why I say I don't see this as all happening being for one person. I see it as like a mixture of different people energy on these different people's energy on this deck on this these cards. So for some people it's a bit kind of sad, I guess. For some people it's not so sad. For some people maybe get involved in legal cases. For some people maybe get involved in a legal case which requires you to be honest, for example. So it requires what you've done in the past. So your past actions being brought up in some sort of legal case. I know that sounds sad and scary, but um I, I was trying to be positive. But again, I'm not trying to say that you're gonna end up in court or something like that. Um it could be something else, honestly. It could be like a what do you call it? Intervention. I forgot what it's called. It could be you being a legal advisor of some sort or helping someone out in a legal case. So completely unrelated to this. Could be about the work you're doing as well. Um, so do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So Four of Wands celebration, and there is a happy ending. Happy ending. Four of Wands celebration. There's dancing. There's traveling. Could be abroad traveling for some of you. Depends if you can. So the two romance cards you got, getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's a positive card. Then separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and time apart could be forever, could be temporary, it could be a breakup, it could simply be that they have to go somewhere that's far away from you, or maybe just a pause to to some sort of relationship. Just like a pause, just to take a break and slow down a bit, because again, there's fast movement here, so just take a break and slow down. So that's why I'm saying it's not 100% bad, and there's a mixture of energies here. In the on at the top of the romance oracle cards, you do have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So maybe someone says or does something, and the way you see it isn't how it actually happened. So justice, the way you see it might not be actually how it happened. So let your friends help, ask for and accept support from others. Then it's safe for you to love. At the back of the deck, you have flirt and you have retreat. It's time for you to disconnect from the world. Then you have children. Then at the top of this one, you have the Five of Cups. So that's not noticing, so not seeing the brighter side of the picture. I think Capricorn or Cancer also had this card. Not seeing the brighter side of the picture, only seeing what's fallen and being depressed over what's gone, not seeing what you do have. So that could be this energy. That could be that Three of Swords. Maybe someone leaves your social life, like a friend or something. Again, it doesn't have to be that they betrayed you or something. Maybe someone leaves your social life and you're needing to see the brighter side of this, see who you do have around you, the support networks that are around you. And with the Seven of Swords, again, this could be more about you trying to persuade yourself something. The lies could be how you see things compared to how they actually are. So they don't have to be literally like someone stabbing you in the back or something like that. That's more the Five of Swords energy, actually. Then you have the World. So getting your wish, so receiving this completeness. So there is this completeness. I just thought this is really complete with the Four Swords, that joy there. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, two queens. So emotional balance overall. Then you have I was pregnant. It was judgment, not pregnant. And there was children. So maybe for some of you that is a message. Um, so you do have judgment. So releasing this judgment, fear of judgment rather. So they need to release the fear of judgment. So there's a quite quick movement. 8 of Wands. This is news, information. It could be news about a child. There was a child thing. You have the Fool. This is trusting, having faith. Again, there was trust. So there could be quite a lot of trust necessary this year. Then you have the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. You have the Queen of Wands as well. At the back of this deck. Let me go to the back of this deck first. I don't think I did that one. This is getting kind of long. You have that card. You have the Tower. So yeah, this year could be kind of rocky for some of you, but it's not 100% bad. There's some good as well. 2 of Wands, restrictions. And King of Swords. Then you have the Moon. So that's secrets as well. So secrets with the Moon. So I'm kind of moved in near the 7 of Swords. Not on purpose though. I'm just so yeah, Moon secrets. This is also, I think it's secrets. I see this as secrets falling to the down below, but the moon shining light on these secrets. Oh, I dropped a card. The card I dropped was Justice. So Justice again. So that balance. Then you have the 3 of Pentacles. So this could be more about a co-worker. 9 of Swords, nightmares. So 7 of Swords, those lies could just be like your imagination, a nightmare. Then Knight of Swords, I'm not surprised. Lots of fast movements going on here. So this could all like happen so quickly that it's unexpected, like lightning. It happens so quickly it's unexpected. But you needing strength. I think I saw the strength card, but it didn't exactly fall out. So you needing to have strength throughout it. So that is your reading. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this resonated. If you liked it, you can like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm kind of interested in what other cards were there. But anyways.